Good morning everyone. It's a new day. Obviously I have a lot of editing to do. Usually I do the editing before I do the run, but today I'm just gonna go straight into the run and get that over because, you know, it's nasty and I don't want to be thinking about it for too long. It looks like it's gonna start raining. I think it's gonna be raining for like the next week. Fucking brilliant. I'm gonna take this nice and slowly. Match was at 5 o'clock yesterday. It is now like 8:30. That's like a 15-hour turnaround, so you know it's not that long at all. I'm gonna do the run really slowly, to be honest. So we've a pretty big game this week. It's match day 3 of our hurling. They're not local rivals, but they're like right next to us. A lot of us are like friends, you know, because we went to school together. So it's going to be a great game. It's going to be an absolutely fantastic game. They played each other last year when I wasn't playing. I went to watch it and it was a fantastic game to watch. Like, you know, it was two good hurling teams. I think they won by a point. Like, it was such a close game. And it was great. We'll be playing them this week, so basically I'm just trying to make sure I'm prepared for it, you know. I want to be going into it fully convinced that, like, you know, I've done the best I could to prepare for this game, that kind of way. Recently in a few episodes I said, you know, I should go out and kind of like play football and play hurling, like play the game, like, you know, because I was a bit nervous, like not taking risks and all that. And I think the reason I was saying that was because after taking that year out from the game, my confidence is just like on the floor basically. Like my actual like physical ability is definitely there because, you know, I run these stupid miles each week. I puck every single day, so I know that physically I'm there, like, you know, but mentally I'm just like not at the moment. I'm definitely not where I want to be, not in like a bad way, but just in a like a confidence way. Yeah, so hopefully that's something I can change during the week, is like actually work on that mentally. Just lacking a bit of confidence to, like, you know, get the ball, you know, just do what you can with it. Like I think the football, I want the ball a lot of the time. Like I'd run for the ball. Like I wouldn't be like, give me the ball right now. I'd just be like pointing, not even shouting for it. So hopefully that's something I can work on during the week. That should be a thing to keep in my head, is that, you know, you should know that physically you've done your best, you know. I've seen a TikTok, Emma sent it to me. I just read the first line of it. It was, your muscles don't know the difference between the biggest game of your life and just a normal training session. Your mind does, you know, that kind of stuff. Like I feel like I have confidence in real life, but when I'm actually playing the sport that I love, I just can't get it. Like that was the one thing about running. And look, listen, I have absolutely no idea where I got my confidence from when running. I still have it. I had this unbelievable confidence in me when I'm running. I always know that I'm going to do, like, I'm going to get this personal best, or I'm going to get a certain time in a race or a training session. I'd be like, I know I'm going to keep up with you today, you know, I'm better than you, that kind of way. In my head now, obviously I'd never say anything, you know. It was all summed up yesterday as Emma was just telling me, you know, she was basically telling me, why aren't you like getting the ball on it? She was really helpful because she was telling me, like, being a yes person, she was actually telling me what I needed to hear. So this summed it up and I didn't even realize. I was just like, why do you think they didn't take me off? Because I like, they took off other people, but I was definitely the worst there, like, you know. And I genuinely meant that question. And she just does, you just like summed up what you're feeling, like, you know, because I just basically said I was the worst there, like, you know, when I probably wasn't the worst there. It's something to work on, you know. It's something hopefully I can work on throughout the week. I'm excited that, you know, I picked it up, and I'm glad Emma told me exactly what is the problem, you know, and now I can work on that for the week and hopefully get better at it. We're gonna get this 10-mile run underway. We're going to enjoy it.
Mile 1, 8:30. Mile 2, 8:07. Mile 3, 7:59. Mile 4, 7:52. Mile 5, 7:56. Halfway there. Mile 6, 8:06. Mile 7, 8:04. Mile 8, 8:13. Mile 9, 8:04. 1 to go. 10 to final mile, 8:02. Average pace was 8:05. It took us around an hour and 20 minutes.
Very good run. Conditions were not good at all. Phone got soaked. Started off very slow. Started 8:30 pace, but then like consistently had it around 8-minute pacing, so that's the main thing. I don't mind keeping around 8:30 pace, but to be fair, it was lashing rain, but I just wanted out, to be honest. I just wanted it to end so bad. Yeah, nothing better now. I think I'm really gonna look forward to today. Then I'm just gonna sit down and watch the Masters all day, because I think they had a lot of the holes suspended yesterday because it was lashing rain, so hopefully it'll all be played all day today. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to relaxing. And here, shout out to New York GA, fair play for beating Leitrim. Jesus Christ, that's unbelievable. It's good to see like how like that's embarrassing on Leitrim's end. It's New York, like it's absolutely massive. Like you're gonna have a lot of people that like to play that sport. I know most of them are Irish, but like, there's good footballers moving over there, like, and you get the odd like American playing good as well, you know. Not gonna lie to you, seeing New York win their very first championship against Leitrim, you know, kind of makes me think, do I want to play GA over in Amsterdam? See, obviously now Amsterdam are nowhere near New York. Like Amsterdam are club level kind of playing. See, what happens is all the European teams play together together in Europe, and then basically the winner moves on into, I think, the Leinster Hurling Championship. The Leinster Junior Hurling Championship is what happens. So the winner of Europe goes into that, but most years Amsterdam wins. Like, that's a pretty intense thing. Like, all teams in, I think it's all teams in Europe anyway, go out. Amsterdam have won it pretty much every time. I think Amsterdam are just the biggest team in it, really. But or Berlin, I think Berlin have a pretty good team too. They've never won the first round in Leinster Junior A Hurling Championship. Last year they lost by a point, I think. You can tell that they're obviously getting better. And I'm like, God, like, you know, I'd love to go and try that. Like, just give it a lash. Like, you know, you'd never know what could happen. Like, who do you make history in Amsterdam? Just like New York made history in my head. Like, but I want to run. Like, I want to run as well. But like, if I played a GA, I don't know. Like, I think I never mentioned this, but this is just madness. This is how like Irish people just meet each other everywhere. So me and Emma went to watch a Cork game in Amsterdam. When we were living in Amsterdam, we went to some pub to watch the Cork game. All of a sudden, these boys sat down next to us, whatever, like, alright, hurry. And it turned, we were talking for a few hours. Then it turns out they were the actual founders of Amsterdam's hurling team. And I was like, what the fuck, boy? What's the odds of that? Like, he was telling me just like, oh, how close they were to winning and like all that. I think Emma's playing football with Amsterdam, or whoever we play with, like, you know, I don't know. Might not be Amsterdam, might be someone else. Obviously the fucking level of hurling is gonna drop to it's probably like junior, not even gonna say junior B standard, it's probably gonna be junior C standard, I'd say. We'll never know, we'll see where the wind takes us. Like, still haven't booked the fucking tickets or anything, so like I'm talking away, like, but haven't booked anything yet. I'm watching the Roscommon Mayo game, hoping for, you know, a good game, hoping Roscommon will win. Honestly, this is the most boring game of football I've ever watched in my life. Can't remember, is Mayo always kind of playing like this? Is just the way they play, or is it Roscommon? I don't know. Or is it just two teams scared of each other? 20 minutes in, right? So there's only another 15 minutes till half time, and there's only been 3 scores, 2 from Roscommon, 1 from Mayo. Like, that's like junior C standard, that kind of crack. Like, you know, it is raining, I suppose. Like, I'll give him that. I'll give him something. It's raining, so many mistakes, and it's like one of the first kind of championship matches. It's fair in some way, but Jesus Christ, man. Senior intercounty football, and there's only 3 points scored in 21 minutes now. So we're just heading off to Emma's now. Both of us didn't give each other Easter eggs this year. We just forgot about it, to be honest. But I haven't had an Easter egg on Easter Sunday, so hopefully we can go find one. It is 20 to 7. Like, it'd be very hard to find one now. Like, I'm craving chocolate right now so bad. Oh my God, I'm craving it really bad. And an Easter egg would suffice very well. We were lucky that Emma's parents stacked up on Easter eggs today. I got a small.
Oh, sorry that it's so small. God.
We were going to go track down a few, but we're actually okay now.
Oh, you're so good!
Why didn't you take it off him?
No, but that's all I needed him to do. Who's that very good boy?
Well, everybody, that's the end of the day. Thank you so much for watching. So basically what I'm trying to do now is, me and Emma, we chatted for a bit about the YouTube and all that, and basically I'm going to start like a new segment, a new series of my YouTube content. So obviously I'm going to keep the vlogs going. They won't be like every single day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a new series where I just basically talk about my life. The good thing about humans is that we're all interesting, you know, but we don't talk about our lives to anyone, you know what I mean? Like, if you want to get into the nitty gritty of things, you wouldn't say it to anyone. I have no bother like saying my story about like everything. You know, I only have a limited time to do this YouTube thing full time. I'm lucky enough that I'm financially able to do this YouTube thing full time for like a few months of my life, you know. This whole thing is going to be about is that I'm going to talk about my life, but I want to give it my best shot. Not just YouTube, just all social media, like doing the best I can now, but like obviously I need to work on YouTube a bit. I'm never neglecting YouTube, but obviously like thumbnails and stuff they don't look that good, they don't look that pleasing, so I'm going to work harder on that. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Have a good day and goodbye.